Hello, Mitchell.
Hey mate, how you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
This is a little bit different. We're actually sitting on opposite sides to what we normally are when we record stuff.
Are we?
Feels a little backwards, doesn't it?
Is it backwards?
Yeah. I think it is backwards. Usually I'm sitting on that side. Sure I am.
We're at 3051,
We are at 3051. And,
which I found out is the postcode for North Melbourne.
yeah. Well, seeing as we're sitting on opposite sides, that means you're the one with 3 kids and a wife. Yeah, makes sense.
Definitely.
Guess what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I went and caught up with my mate Zane, and Zane likes to buy random things, and he bought a packet of potato chips from Japan. One packet, got one packet sent over from Japan,
Yeah.
and they were honey butter flavoured potato chips, and they were really good. And we opened the packet and we ate them, and they were really good. And then I looked at the packet, and they were 14 years out of date.
Really?
Yeah, 14 years out of date, which was awesome. But they were fresh, they tasted good. So shows how good their seal is. I was pretty happy to eat something that was 14 years out of date.
Wow.
It was good. So what have you been up to? You know anything exciting?
What have I been doing? I must have done something. Oh, we've already had a go at this podcast before.
Yes, we have. We had
It
an
didn't go
attempt.
well.
It was just awkward. We were driving, so it was a little bit awkward.
Yeah. Also, the discussion around the podcast was what we're actually doing tonight,
Yes, that's right.
which we did try to do the other night,
Yeah, we tried.
and that is stand-up comedy.
Open mic comedy, yes. So that's going to be interesting, I reckon.
Yes. Hopefully it goes a little better than last week.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've got 4 minutes of rape material, so I don't know how that's going to go now.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've got
Well-
just a bit of baby slaughter stuff that
Well,
I
I
want
guess
to go with.
the rape material, like, if I have to force it on them and they're not liking it, then I guess it's working.
That's right.
But no, it should be really good. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'd be good.
We've both been bouncing ideas back and forth off each other of things to do, so it's pretty cool.
All sorts of horrendous material that we've got going on.
Exactly, like really awesome stuff. Like, why is it called a pair of pants? It's just one pants. Why don't they just call it a pant? Why don't I put on my pant?
That's some genius, Joe. Wow.
Sure. I went away for the weekend.
Why don't, and also you
Oh,
can
I won't tell you
add on to that. Don't worry about it. What about these sunglasses?
A sunglass. Well, that makes sense.
Glasses.
It's 2 glasses to protect you from the sun. That makes sense. You're an idiot. This is why I have a Netflix special and you don't.
Well, I'm sure you'll find that Amazon Prime will take over Netflix some on the future, okay?
Possibly. I went away for the weekend and we went up to Brighton for a wedding.
Oh, I had your house.
Yes, you had my house. Your house sat, which was good because that way you could put food in the dog,
Yep.
which is always a good thing. And when I was away, we stayed in this nice apartment sort of thing. But the only thing that sucked was it was cicada season. So the cicada noises were so loud and insane that I've never heard anything that definitely loud for an entire weekend.
Like some music, for example.
A little bit like this music. This is like the cicadas of podcasting. But yeah, but that was good fun. It was just good being away for a couple of days, like 3 days, and not doing anything.
Oh, yes. That's good.
So we just went exploring and stuff around, and the wedding that we went to in the meantime, and yeah, it was good.
Oh, I was at, you don't want to hear a cricket story, but I'm going to tell you one. So,
Speaking of cicadas, I'm going to talk about cricket.
so on Saturday, played cricket at Gembrook.
Yeah.
We were there and we bowled them out and we were batting.
Yeah.
While we were out batting, one of the wicket keeper from the opposing team had an epileptic fit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then they had to call the game off and call an ambulance.
They called the game off.
Well, just for the day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll continue tomorrow.
They didn't just drag him off.
Nah.
Speaking of calling the game off, I was supposed to have a flying lesson yesterday, which I'll fill you in about on the way here, but for all the listeners, I was supposed to have a flying lesson, but I got a message from my flying school saying, oh, sorry, we had to cancel your flight this afternoon. I'm like, oh, okay, I thought it must have been to do with the weather. And then about a minute later on Gold 104 on the news, they said, there's been a plane accident at Moorabbin Airport. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I Googled Moorabbin plane crash and clicked on news. And there's a picture of the plane that I'm flying upside down.
So what actually happened? Did you find out how it crashed?
I haven't heard anything official yet, but it looks like to me he's landed, and then you've got to turn off at what's called the taxiway. It's a little bit off the side of the runway. It looks like he's gone too fast and overshot it into the dirt and like tucked the front.
With the plane. So it's okay. Just
No.
an amputee or something.
Yeah, well, in the photos, it looks like the engine's been pushed back about 3 feet, which is really bad because your legs are only about a foot behind the engine, so it's not going to be nice. Either way, it's not going to be a nice outcome. But I've got another flying
They're
lesson.
obviously not made too sturdy, are they, the old planes? They're not really designed for crashing.
Well, planes are good when they're in the air. It's when you crash them that it's not great.
Yeah, no.
But it's one of those things, like you got to have something that's got enough power to lift 2 people in the sky, but still only weigh 600 kilos when it's full of fuel and 2 people. So it's only so strong they can possibly be. So are we keeping you up, Mitch?
Yeah, man. I need a coffee to push that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so that was pretty intense seeing that. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be interesting, but I've got another flying lesson tomorrow, and it's in a different plane, so it should be
Oh,
good.
that'll be a bit better than one.
It's not in the one that has the engine in the driver's seat. No, so it should be good.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, so now we're in, what's this place called? Wonky Trolley.
3051.
No, 3051's the postcode.
Oh, I actually thought that was what it's called because of the 3051 written right there. It is called the walking trolley, yeah.
It's called the Wonky Trolley, so
Haven't seen a trolley anywhere.
yeah, trolley on the counter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a little trolley.
Oh, yeah, there is too.
Yeah. So and on the front window, a big picture of a trolley.
The one on the front window doesn't look that wonky though.
Nah, it doesn't. Well, yeah, it does. Look at the wheels.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But, yeah. So hopefully their burger's good. But,
The burgers will always be better on your tracks.
and I'm glad I've ordered mine with an egg in it. But I haven't had enough egg lately.
Yeah, you've just been eating nothing but eggs.
I've had in the last 2 days. I've eaten 20 eggs. So I had 12 yesterday and 8 today. Well, it'll be 9. It'll be 21 eggs once I have this one. I mean, it's good. Whenever I eat eggs, I then don't eat anything else. And then when I don't eat anything else, I've eaten less of a fat piece of crap, which is always a bonus. But no, it's good. Like,
Beautiful.
it's just funny having eaten some food. Like 4 eggs for lunch isn't that much. It's like probably 200 grams worth of food, 170 grams. Oh, probably, what is it? There's 700 grams in a packet, so it's like 230 grams worth of food. But it keeps me full for most of the day. Where normally, like if I have a steak, it'd be like a 400-gram steak. I'll eat that plus chips, plus veggies and that sort of stuff. So I'm like, the sheer actual quantity of food is so much less, and I'm staying full. It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I really like eggs, and even though I've eaten probably close to 300 eggs in the last month, I'm cooking them. I'm like sitting there going, yep, can't wait for these eggs. They're going to be good.
That's so good.
It's just funny. Yeah, so I don't know, what been up to anything else lately?
Well, not too much. Just trying to. I'm going to America next week.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, just a casual trip to America. So that'll be fun.
That'd be awesome. I like
Yeah,
that.
look forward to doing that. That'll be good. Do a little bit of ride.
Whereabouts in the States are you going to first?
Just Temecula,
Yeah.
or just California or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think I've got because we're going with the Honda team from Australia. So then we'll go. Round 1 is at Anaheim in California, but then round 2 I think I'm going to, which is at St. Louis.
Yep.
So that'll be kind of cool to
That'd
check
be
that
awesome.
out.
So
A
good.
bit of Missouri life.
Just anything over there, like just traveling around over there, like especially on someone else's dime is even better. But
I think it'll be mostly my time.
yeah, most of your time, but some of it will.
But if we can get it in there.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
it'll be good. Nah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't
Awesome.
wait.
Yeah.
So I'll just chuck my gear bag in and yeah, try hunting down a bike and
Oh, so you're gonna ride over there?
like I'm gonna try
Yeah,
ride.
good.
Yeah, I'll
That'd
take
be
my gear bag and stuff and then
Yeah, awesome.
I'll just like rent a bike or something just to
That'd be good.
have a
Sure,
few ride
sure.
days.
Practice
yeah.
bike. If you jump on practice bikes, yeah, it'll be fine. So
Yeah, so we're good. I can't wait.
it's awesome. I'm jealous. Yeah, I guess that's the difference with not having kids. Makes it a little
Makes
bit
it a bit
different.
easier for sure.
But for me, like even going out tonight, like you saw, like when we met at my joint before we came in here, like I'm there playing with the 2 older boys and giving the little one a cuddle and that sort of stuff. And I'm like, do I really want to go anywhere right now? I just want to
Yeah,
stay
I know,
there with them.
man, I know.
Oh, speaking of the kids, they had both of the older boys had wicked crashes on the weekend.
hold on. What's going on here?
Thank you very much.
3051 with no cheese.
That's him.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
And the
Yep.
double cheese beef with egg.
Cool, thank you. Or we might pick
Yeah,
the pieces
yeah,
up of this one later.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to... And we're back. Smashed a quick burger.
Yeah.
It was a good burger,
Back
actually.
on Fridays,
Yeah, it was definitely good. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so both the boys had good crashes on the weekend.
Yeah.
My oldest, when we were staying, it was in one of the other cabin sort of things, my sister-in-law and her kids were there. We didn't take the boys' bikes up because we just sort of didn't have room in the car. We're like, oh, whatever, really go up there. But Max, my oldest, he was riding his cousin's bike, BMX bike, and he bombed down this hill, this gravel hill. He's doing skids, fishtailing, he's doing skids.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm like,
here we go.
dude, that's pretty big coarse looking gravel. Just relax, like, take it easy. And anyway, bombing down the hill doing skids, does a skid, crashes, flips over the bars, and does a scorpion grind on his guts on the gravel for about 3 meters. Gets up, like I was like, I try to make a point of not
Freaking out.
Yeah. But I was like, oh god, he's gonna have no skin left on his face. I thought, slid in the gravel, he's gonna have no skin left. I go running over to him, and there was a lady walking through the place at the time. She comes running over, she's like, you alright? And he bounces up to his feet, dusts his hands, and goes, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. And I'm like, looked him over, a couple of tiny little cuts on his hands, like the tiniest little marks, like the sort of, like look like pinpricks on his hands, and one little graze on his torso. And I'm like, he slid like 3 meters on gravel on his face and guts, not a mark on him.
That's incredible.
And that was earlier in the day, and then we're going to the wedding later on that night. At the wedding, Wes, my middle one, trips over on some
I still can't
gravel.
believe Wes is the middle one.
I know, it's weird. But he tripped over, and just tripping over on some gravel. I don't know if you noticed earlier, he's got a bit of a black eye and he's got a brain.
He normally does.
Yeah, he normally does, but like...
Well, he talks back.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. He's got to learn. No, he's like grazed his eye, taken all the bark off one of his elbows, grazed his knee and that sort of stuff. So he had like the tiniest little crash and tore himself to shreds. And like, I felt sorry for him because he's like screaming because he's 4 years old and he's just grazed everything up.
Pussy.
But because it's all gravel and it's really exactly pussy, but because it's all gravel and it's all dirty and that sort of stuff, I'm grabbing baby wipes and I'm like scrubbing the grazes so hard to get all the bits of gravel out. And I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, God, he's already crying anyway. I'm like, I might as well just use this time to scrub. So I've got like baby wipes and I'm literally like just scrubbing gravel out of his arm and that sort of stuff and out of his head. And I pulled a little bit of gravel out. A bit of gravel was actually stuck in his eyebrow, on his skin there. So I had to like get it out, almost like squeezing a pimple, get a bit of gravel out.
Yeah.
Felt so sorry for him, but I'm like, it's so much like dirt bikes, how you can have a massive crash and nothing happens to you, but then you can have the tiniest little crash and it messes you up.
Yeah,
Like,
you get destroyed.
I remember when we were riding together ages ago and I was trying to balance on that little ledge thing and I went over the bars.
Oh, dude, you hit the ground so hard.
It was because it was so awkward and little, I just speared straight to my head. Like, and because the neck brace pushed into my collarbone, it sort of bent my collarbone down a bit. Like I've got a constant weird wheel alignment on my shoulder because it bent it down a bit. And I'm like, I was doing like 1k an hour.
Yeah, like
it's just one of those things. But then other times you have a massive crash and nothing happens to you. So,
Yeah, you just managed to tumble out of it.
but then other times you have big crashes and all your nose juice falls out like yours. So.
Yeah, a bit of clarity.
And the brain juice.
Yeah, a couple of, a little bit of clarity around.
Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? How like sometimes you can completely destroy yourself, but then
It's all life.
yeah, it's just crazy. Like you hear of car crashes and stuff. Someone will have a massive crash, and you look at the car and you go, "That person is a puddle. There's nothing left of that person." And then other times, and they'll be perfectly fine. And other times you go, "Oh, a little rear ender, person's dead." Like
Yeah.
just the wrong angle. They were looking to the side and it snapped their neck. And it's like it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. But,
It's funny, but I mean,
oh, it's hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, I think tonight should be fun.
yeah, looking forward to it. Should be good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
I didn't expect you to be nervous. Like, obviously, you've done a lot. You've done a fair bit of work, I think.
I don't know, but
Maybe
maybe
you've done more than what you.
maybe that's the problem. The fact that I've thought about it a bit because we've both always wanted to do a stand-up open mic night, but I think I've thought about it a fair bit and actually sort of planned things out. And now I'm like, oh god, like actually getting up on stage. Like I'm not shy at all. I don't have a problem talking in front of people.
I'll pull my dick out on stage. I don't care.
Oh, that's what I was planning on anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, I'm going to be in.
Yeah, I was planning on you pulling it out.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go up there together and basically just do a podcast on stage.
Oh, yeah.
We could probably almost do that one day. Have you watched Bumping Bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Jeff Ross and Dave Patel, that's so good. They just do it so well. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else fun that's happened. I'm sure stuff has happened, but I just haven't really.
I'm trying to think about what I even did on the weekend. Like I didn't even get to bed at your. I fell asleep on the couch both nights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a good couch.
Dude, the couch is ridiculous.
Yeah, that couch, see how deep it is? It's like a bed anyway. Yeah.
Dude, it was ridiculous. I wake up and I'm like, oh great, now I'm still in my clothes and it's the morning time.
It's good. It's funny, like, that couch, when I was about to call it a bed, that couch when we got it, because, yeah, you're supposed to sit on couches, it's supposed to be comfortable, but realistically, when you've got kids and that sort of stuff, you tend to just sort of lay on the couch and like have a cuddle with the kids, or the kids go to bed, lay on the couch and spoon with the missus or something like that. And I'm like, that couch is seriously like a bed. It's awesome. So,
Nah, it's really good.
it's good fun. Yeah, I don't know. Like I seriously haven't really thought about many other things in the last week or two, other than going to do this like mic night. So, I wonder if there'll be anyone there. Like,
Still got 4 minutes.
I wonder how many people actually been there. I really have no idea. I've never been to an open mic night to the watch. So
Well, yeah, it should be good.
it was good last week when we saw those comedians at Comedy Lounge. Just went to watch. That was good.
Yeah.
There was what was his name? Khaled Kalapov something.
Wait, what's going on here? Can we do this?
It's just
The shit emoji's calling there.
no, stop recording.
That was literally the shit emoji.
Yeah, it's Pete. Yeah. Oh God, stop recording. But I think it saved the thing. So, I'm sure it saved it. Yeah, it saved it. It's fine. So yeah, but
That's not recording.
now it's recording. Yeah, it's saved.
So you got a call from the shit emoji, which was Penny.
Exactly. And then my phone stopped recording. So because right now you can probably tell the audio's a bit shitty because my phone's recording and there's Mitch's stupid music playing in the background in this restaurant thing. What do we call it? Cafe.
3051.
3051's not the name of the business.
The
Wonky trolley. Well, we should probably get going anyway.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, it's been fun anyway.
Wish us luck.
Yep. Peace. Come on.